Hey everyone, my name is Ash and I'm super excited to share meditation insights and meditation practices with you because meditation has played such a key role in my life. I am beyond grateful that meditation was introduced to me in a way that allowed me to really deeply connect with the practice and has had me meditating consistently, daily for the past 5 or 6 years now. And for the most part, believe it or not, had me actually really enjoying my practice. And so I've created these conversations in the hope that some of what helped me on my journey might also help you with yours. Now, I certainly did not always enjoy meditation. There was definitely a time where I thought meditation was the most boring thing in the whole wide world. So if you have felt that or you feel that, I feel you. I've been there. Back when I played soccer, I had the honour of representing the Matildas, the Australian national women's soccer team. And I can tell you back then, I had not a care in the world about meditation or mindfulness. Of course, I can see now that it would have been incredibly beneficial for me if I had. But of course, trusting in the timing of how everything has unraveled for me, because I truly believe now that meditation and yoga, which I believe are synonymous, are the biggest, most beautiful gifts that I can share with the world. And so I want to share a little bit about my journey to get to this point here now. As I said, I found meditation much, much, much later. It wasn't something I've done or was shown early in childhood or anything like that. It was a career-ending injury, 3 ACLs actually, back to back, which were utterly devastating at the time. And it meant no more football. No more football, if you've seen Bend It Like Beckham. And it meant I had to find a new life path, a new identity. And during this time of feeling completely unmotivated, completely lost, meditation kept coming into my field. And I dabbled, I didn't like it, but a part of me stuck with it. And I'm so glad I did, because I was able to break through my initial judgments and struggles to eventually find a whole new life path or life direction, which profoundly changed my experience of life and my realization of all that I can offer to it. And so over time, I have fallen deeper and deeper and deeper in love with all of these practices. And as time goes on, that love continues to deepen. So since then, I've traveled the world, or I've traveled some of the world, exploring different meditation traditions and styles and techniques. I went to India and I lived in ashrams, and I learned so much that has informed my own personal practice and really, truly has elevated my experience of life in so many ways. And so it's been an absolute journey to come to a place now where not only do I practice consistently daily, I actually can't imagine a day without meditation, but to come to a place where I feel so deeply passionate about spreading and sharing the art of meditation, making it as accessible as possible to as many people as possible. And, people who are curious like I was, but might not have found their way in yet, especially people who have tried it maybe once or twice, done the dabble with meditation and thought, hell no, no way, this sucks, it's boring, this is a waste of time. If those have been thoughts that you've experienced, I feel you. I've had all of them. And yet a part of me, even then, even with the spiral of thoughts about how much meditation sucked, there was a part of me that knew it was good. And it created this really internal conflicting experience. But through, for me, study, through some incredible, inspiring teachers and guides that I met along the way, and of course, through my own direct experience and practice, devotion and dedication, everything slowly change. It's been far from any crazy levitating burst of enlightenment or anything like that. It's been for me a really gentle, slow, modest, profound, transformational unraveling, becoming of more and more of myself, which has informed the ways that I can give, gift, be, express myself in the world to make the most positive impact. And so here we are. And honestly, I have been blown away by the unimaginable, unthinkable power of just sitting with your eyes closed, what that does for the human experience. And of course, meditation can be done seated, it can be done standing, it can be done walking, it can be done lying down, and all of these have profound impact on the human experience in their own way. I just think it's almost comical that something so simple could be the answer to so much. And so what I have learned so far, meditation is so many things and can be done in so many different ways. It is not limited to that very cliche image of someone sitting cross-legged with a tall, long, straight, perfect spine. I truly believe there are as many ways to meditate as there are people on this planet. And not every style will resonate with every body, with every person, but that is exactly the point. Meditation is the practice by its very nature of exploring the self, of exploring yourself. And so to have tried one style once and thought, boring, hard, uncomfortable, inconvenient, waste of time, and then gone ahead and thrown away every tradition, technique, and style under the sun and all of the ancient wisdom that goes with it, I truly do believe is the loss of a lifetime. And so hopefully, my hope is that these conversations help you or guide you or steer you towards practices, styles, techniques, ideas, or perspectives which allow you to resonate or find something within the umbrella of meditation, which is so broad and so vast that you deeply, deeply connect to. And ultimately, the best practice of meditation is, wait for it, the one that you can commit to every day. If I get asked, what is the best practice of meditation? The answer is the one that you connect with, the one that you can commit to and show up for every single day. And so meditation, it's not meant to feel like a chore. It's not meant to feel like a punishment. It's not meant to feel like pushing through unnecessary pain. This is not what meditation is. All of this is what's in opposition with meditation, really. So my hope is that some of what I share might actually help you, dare I say it, to enjoy your meditation practice. And so the way I will share, I'm going to share two things. The first is meditation insights, all the things that have helped me and shaped my understanding. You can think of it as a deep dive into philosophy, the art of meditation, practical tips and recommendations. The second is practices, guided meditations, where you can put the insights to the test and have your own direct experience, because ultimately it's so important that we balance the pursuit of intellectually understanding something with actually experiencing it. So the two are like, two wings of the same bird. I like that analogy. And so, we can read all the books. I fall into this trap and ask all the teachers all the questions and read all the teachings, but nothing will ever, ever, ever be as valuable as your own direct experience. There's no other way we can learn meditation other than being in it. Otherwise, it's just someone else's experience of themselves, because meditation in its nature is the experience of yourself. And so, in your practice, if you hit road bumps or blocks or have questions, please, please, please feel free to message me via email or Instagram, send a DM. But that way I can cater and tailor these episodes to meet those questions, queries, blocks, and bumps, so that the practice of meditation does open up for you Alternatively, you can, of course, just listen along and I'll share what I feel is most relevant, that was most helpful for me. Because everything I share on here is disclaimer, of course, my personal insight and experience, nothing more. And so, of course, all of us are so uniquely different, so wonderfully uniquely different. And so I don't expect everything I share to resonate or land with every person, and that's okay. Even the things that don't resonate as strongly, they still play such a function in finding our own path, because it shows so clearly where we stand or the direction we want to go or what we do align with. And so I think the best way to receive this podcast is from a place of open skepticism. And so maybe you didn't expect me to say skepticism, but I wholeheartedly encourage this. Skepticism, or being skeptical, is not negative. It means thinking critically for yourself, applying everything that anyone else says or that I say through your own paradigm or model of what is true. Skepticism means following nothing blindly. Skepticism means we never believe something just because someone else, with whatever authority or position they have, just because they said it. Skepticism means we have the ability to think for ourselves, which is probably one of the most important skills in this modern world with all of the information and content that is out there. So I will counter this and say that skepticism is only healthy when balanced with an even level or degree of openness. So please stay open, enjoy, ask questions. I am forever a humble student on this path. And what I have learned is that there is infinite value in sharing and spreading what I have learned and hearing the experience of what others have learned on similar paths. So with that, I hope you enjoy, and with lots of love, I'll see you in the next conversation, episode, or podcast.